What's up, guys? My name is Spencer Turley, and this is a track review of Local 406. So I'm riding out the Willie here. So it's pretty cool. Some nice kind of uphill rollers. This track, I was just really impressed with its overall like roughness and natural feeling. That's one thing. Like I don't know. It just that's one of my favorite things about Nationals tracks is when they're really natural, really rough. Just as you can see right there, just some awesome like downhills, uphills, a lot of elevation. Just I don't know, it just makes them feel so much more real, when you get them real rough and stuff. But this corner right here is pretty cool. You can just hold it wide open. I think you can actually quad like up that hill and then do like a single or something like that. So just very cool. Back down the hill, you kind of go back around here. This track, I've noticed like you have a lot of like bumps and stuff, and like you'll be able to jump them in pretty cool ways. And like when you hit it pretty hard, you can jump things, but when you hit it really hard, you can really jump things. You know what I mean? It's one of those things like you don't realize how many bumps and jumps you can actually jump, when you really hit stuff, and that's the cool thing about really natural feeling tracks is they just have that longevity ability to them, where it's like you can just ride on them forever, and I don't know, like, that's just my favorite thing about Nationals, man. It's just the natural feeling of it, but, still cool. Nice triple right here. I actually whipped off the track a little bit, but like all the different rollers and stuff are really cool. You can get going pretty fast on some of the sections, definitely. Be careful right here because that little thing is pretty rough, whatever it is right before that double there. So you got to hit that jump pretty hard to jump over. It's kind of like a little double. It's pretty cool. But wheeling out of the corner there. But what's off the track is, nothing special, nothing. I mean, it's about as ordinary as it gets, it's just a woodland motocross track, you know what I mean? But see, it doesn't matter because everything on the track feels so good and natural that, it really doesn't matter what's off the track, you know what I mean? But what's off the track still looks good. It's the ordinary, kind of track, and that's one thing I try to do with some of my motocross tracks is kind of break out of that like ordinary biome box that I feel like a lot of people are in that make tracks, and but they still make a lot of good tracks. And I mean, some of my tracks are not that good, at least what's on the track parts. I've made plenty of them that aren't that good, but so that's the quad up. See, it's one of those things you wouldn't realize you could actually hit until you hit it, you know what I mean? That's what's so fun about some of the jumps. And even right here, I mean, you see how I jumped that like 4 or 5 jumps over some of those little bumps, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, I would just like to see more people just make some a little bit more on the crazier side of tracks, just make some different biomes. Don't try to make the just regular, and this may be a replica track, something like that, but I just want to see more of that in custom tracks, just those people that just make crazy different biomes and stuff like that, things like that. So but everything on the track feels really good. It's definitely, you got to hit jumps. They're not like super easy, you know what I mean? So I feel like that part of it's pretty good. Multiple different lines. They're really not ruts. They're more like just kind of dug into the ground like places, you know what I mean? It's not really a rut, but you can take kind of sort of insides and outsides. So that is pretty cool. The trees and all that fit the track. The off the track, the mountains, the way he did those, they look really good actually. And all that looks good. So like I was saying, everything just looks pretty good. So I'm going to say overall I'm going to give the track an 8, and I'm going to say the difficulty is medium. So yeah, so that's it for this video, guys, and appreciate you guys watching. Thanks.